we'll be discussing top things to know before you relocate to Botswana. So in Botswana, what are the seasons we have here?
Naturally, we are supposed to have.
And then as a foreigner, when you have the driving license and you want to convert it, the requirement and all you need to know, I also talk about that. Work is true. If I want to learn how to drive in Botswana, what does it take and how do I go about it?
There's internet everywhere in Botswana. It's only that we are lazy to use it.
When you stop your car, there are some places, maybe you have to tell us some of the places in Gaborone, when you stop your car, you don't leave your things in the car. What they took, it will be worth 30,000 pula. You are welcome to Lorato TV. Today we'll be talking about a very crucial topic which will be of interest to most of you who would like to visit Botswana and also who love Botswana, would like to learn more about the country. Today we'll be discussing top things to know before you relocate to Botswana. And the other time, this beautiful lady here told you that Botswana is based on culture. And this wonderful man here also talked to you about the fact that there are a lot of things you have to know about this. A section of the culture which we talk about, language. I'll allow them to introduce themselves. So first,
Hello everyone, my name is Veronica Muhammad.
all right.
My name is Tsepo Maketa
Okay.
from Botswana, Lobati.
All right. Okay, that being said, we'd like to thank all of you who have, these few days subscribed to our channel. We thank you very much. May God bless and keep you. Continue subscribing if, you love what we do. Try to subscribe, comment below. Share the channel with other people out there to know or learn more about Botswana. So today, they will help us to clarify a lot of things. The first one is the weather here in Botswana. Where I'm coming from, the weather, we don't have this winter or summer. We only have wet season and dry season. So rainy season and dry season. But here, it's different. So I'll ask them to answer that question for some of you who would like to know more about that. So in Botswana, what are the seasons we have here?
Naturally, we are supposed to have 4 seasons. Let me say we have 4 seasons.
Okay.
We have summer, autumn, winter, and then spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do you know when the summer season starts? Can you tell us the time?
Let me start with winter because we are approaching. Our winter here starts from May to August.
Okay.
Yes. And then beginning of September, there comes spring to October. Then when October ends, is the beginning of summer up to February. Then March, April, it's spring. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Tsepo. So, for those who would like to visit Botswana, they would love to know, the time they are not encouraged to come.
June and July are the peak of winter. That's when we experience cold, too much cold.
So the weather can, it can drop up to which level?
All the way to negative 4, yeah.
Depending on the location where you are?
Depending on the location and the year maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this side, it could go like Lobate, where we are, it could go all the way to?
Lobati, I think Lobati, Good Hope, Kanye, the southern mostly, it's very cold.
Okay.
Yeah, it can go up to that negative 4 degrees. Yeah, here in Lobati and Good Hope.
You want to say something about that talk? Okay.
This side, part of the country. Let me say the southeast district, and then the southern is going to Kgalagadi there. It's very cold. Very cold that it can even drop up to the negative degrees, negative 4, that it becomes like freezing.
I think there were times also when the people experience some kind of a snow. A year, it depends on the year.
Yeah, it depends on the year.
It depends on the year.
It depends on the year. Because I remember 1994, you could find the water freezing. And also when you try to open the tap, the water couldn't come out.
Okay. So that is what they are saying. So if you are coming here, you have to prepare yourself during that part of, as our sister said, that part of the months were very cold. So prepare yourself for that. Which month would you encourage those who are visiting not to because of the weather? And then which month also would you say, oh, this time, I think we are in summer, I think you can come during this time?
Really, it depends what you like, the weather that you like. But those who love winter should, summer is on December mostly, November, December. That's when we experience just rainfall and a bit of hot temperature. And when you don't like summer, you can always come starting from May when you have winter. I get people from Europe that are used to these weathers. That are used to
especially the winter.
Especially the winter. That are used to winter. So they can come May, June, July, but August, that's when it's starting to be windy.
Okay. So thank you for the information that during that time, as you heard, make sure that you factor that in when you are planning. Very, very important. So one fact also to know before you come is that a lot of meat, Botswana is, they love meat. And there is a country where meat is prevalent. Unlike where I'm coming from, Ghana, we love fish because meat is very expensive. Here is not the case. It's the opposite. Fish is expensive, meat is not. So they should talk about that also. Whether I'm lying that we have. They really love meat. Do you really love meat as people of Botswana?
Yeah, that's true. This country is a country of meat, red meat. Yeah, beef. And this town, we have the company by the name Botswana Meat Commission. It's located in this very town of Lobatse, whereby people sell the cows there, and then the meat supplies the whole country, supplies mostly in Africa. It also goes overseas. So Botswana is mostly, and it's one of the things that are bringing some money in this country. We depend on it.
All right. Would you like to add more?
Just to add on that, to be rich in Botswana, you have to be a farmer. Have so many cattle, so many goats, so many livestock. You have to have those, and
that is where we get the meat and all of that from.
It's cheaper. It seems like every family has
kind of a farm. And how do you call the farm in Botswana? Moraka. Okay, so they all have cattle post. Thank you very much. So some of you also asking a question about this driving thing. So we'll go to that. Will be the third one. Where you come to Botswana, you know that elsewhere, some part of the world, we drive from the left. Here is not the case. So it's one of the things also you have to consider. And we'll be asking them, if you want to come here and learn, if you relocate to Botswana, you want to learn how to drive, how it works. They'll tell you. And then as a foreigner also, or someone coming from outside also, when you have the driving license and you want to convert it, the requirement and all you need to know, I'll also talk about that. So first of all, walk us through, if I want to learn how to drive in Botswana, what does it take and how do I go about it?
First of all, in Botswana, when driving, we use the right side.
We follow that of the UK system. United Kingdom,
Oh.
Yeah. So UK, America is Ghana side. UK is your side.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, so now you know.
We are using the UK side, which is the right side. We are driving on the right side. And then when you don't have the license at all, you want to have it. As a foreigner, you go to the driving school to learn how to drive. You go to the driving school, any driving school which you like or the one that people recommended you to. There you register, that they will tell you what to do. There are some steps or procedures that you have to take, of writing some theory tests, of going for driving tests and everything. It can take some months depending on how fast you learn.
So with respect to that, what are some of the requirements you need to send there to the office when you want to go through that?
When you start,
to start. If I want to learn how to drive, or I want to secure the driving license, and I go to the office, what are the requirements?
Everything starts at the driving school.
Okay, so what requirement do you take there? Maybe they'll ask you, bring this, that, before you start the, how, do you pay something?
Yeah, there is a ransom that is needed there at the driving school. You are supposed to pay some money monthly.
How much?
It depends. It depends on the driving school, but the standard money is 500
Pula.
pula.
Okay.
Yeah, for now. First of all, you have to go through a stage called learner's license. Yeah, before you start everything, you make a learner's.
It means that those who are coming in, they want to learn, they go to the office, and as you said, they will register. There's an amount of money you have to pay, which she said 500 pula. So is that all that is needed?
At the
driving school or whatever, the office?
At the office, not the driving school. At the office, you pay amount of, I think it's 150 or 70 pula. Not less, not more than 150.
Okay.
If you are booking for bookings.
Okay.
If you are booking for theory, then you pay that. Then you book for cones. Then you pay. Then you book for road.
Okay. The cone, how much do you pay?
80 pula.
With the cone, everything 80.
Everything is 80 pula. You pay 80 pula. Those are the stages. And when you pass, you go through eye test.
Okay.
They test your eyes.
So that one, you pay anything?
No, it's
okay.
free.
All right.
It's free. If you fail, you will be. You have to go and make.
Or get a spectacle.
Get spectacles.
Okay. Okay, so that is it. Thank you very much for the information. So that is what they are saying there in terms of driving. And if you are a foreigner, you come into the country, you have your own certificate, driving license. What you have to do is that you come in, you go to your embassy or consulate. So you go there, or even before you come, make sure that you go to the office where they issued where they issued you your driving license. You take a letter from there. So they'll give you a letter. And make sure that that letter is certified. They stamp it and they sign. Then you come here, you go to your embassy, and you can take a letter also from there, from your embassy or consulate, and then from there you go to the transport office here, and then together with your certified letters and from both places, and then you also make sure you have a photocopy of your driver's license certified from the office of your embassy or the consulate. Then you take those ones to the transport office. There they help you to go through some process. Still, you do the eye test, as they said. You do all of that, and then they will ask you some few questions. Then maybe 3 days after or a week, because they have to verify your driver's license to see whether it's fake or it's still. So they'll take some time. It could be 3 days. It depends. Sometimes it depends on who you meet there. Some places it depends on who you meet there. Some people, and also it depends on how you answer the questions they are asking you, and then who you meet there, and then they try to they convert your driver's license for you, and then you can drive. Then you can drive in Botswana. So that is how it works. You have anything to add to that, as far as that is concerned?
I don't have anything to say. I would just say you don't have to be scared if you want to get a license here or you want to visit Botswana in winter. Our winter is not that much like in high places. We don't have high places like other countries like Lesotho. Here the winter is there, but not that
severe.
Much. Yeah, not that severe.
Like Lesotho, even some part of South Africa also they have an intense one where the temperature goes down.
Here everyone can cope. Even if you are not used to winter, you can cope. Yeah, it only takes 4 months, not like 8 months like in other UK or somewhere else. Yes.
Thank you very much. Also, thank you for giving them that advice. Okay, let's also talk about something which is the time zone here. Let me just give you that for them it may be normal, but for some of us, where you are coming from, where I'm coming from, Ghana, you know that the time difference between Ghana and other parts is 2 hours. So they are +2. So have that in mind, 2 hours when you come to Botswana from other countries, mostly maybe Ghana. Nigeria, I think, is 1 hour difference. Ghana is 2 hours difference. So that one is just for information, your information. We would like to know, does the GPS work here?
Yeah.
Global positioning system, does it work in Botswana? Because
it does work.
Why am I asking the question before you answer? Ghana, some of the places you need to know. If you start driving and say, no, I'm going there, GPS, where am I going? you may get lost. You may get lost because, each day they are adding a lot of stuff. They are building and all of that. So you may get lost. Here, I would like to know whether it's the case that you need to know the location, or anytime you type something on the Google map, it will help you to get there. Is that the case here?
GPS does work in Botswana.
Okay.
Yeah, in Lobati it does work.
Other parts also?
Other parts also it does work.
Okay.
I don't know about rural areas. Does it work in Dirawana?
Work perfectly. So it works there also.
No, it does work in Botswana.
So that is it. It's not a case like it's not like my country. Here, you may get lost. You need to know the place, else you will get lost. Tell us about the money. You would like to know those out there. The money. What is the name of the money we use here? Ghana, we say Ghana cedis. What about Botswana?
Our currency in Botswana, we use pulas and coins are tebes.
Okay.
Yes.
Small coins.
All right. So pula in Tebe. So the conversion rate, I'll put it there on the screen so that you just watch it wherever you are coming from. You can even Google. Just put it there.
It can be very high from other currencies.
Yeah, it depends. It depends.
Ghana can go.
Yeah, Ghana cedis is stronger than pula, but
it can be stronger.
Yeah, no, it's stronger. It's only
Even
that
now.
these days that is dropping. These days. But those days you realize it was high, very very strong. Pula has that bargaining power. It's also very strong, but Ghana cedis can be sometime. When you compare the two, sometimes Ghana cedi is strong, but now it's lower. It's down. It's down. It's a par. It's a par with Pula.
The Pula used to be very high. Now it's dropping bit by bit. Because the last time I checked, this morning it was the rand, South African rand.
Pula is stronger than rand.
It's stronger than rand, but the rand is catching up. I can see.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about thank you for the information. Let's talk about the traffic here in Botswana. Traffic. What do you Botswana? They call the traffic. What do you call the traffic like?
Robots. They are robots.
So Botswana, they call the traffic like robots. so they call the traffic like robots. And do we have traffic jam? Can the traffic jump in Botswana with the population? Not much.
Not much, but in cities like Gaborone, especially during lunch hours, because it depends, and knocking off hours when people come from work and when they are going to work. Gaps, especially Gaborone, the city. But here in Lobat,
yeah, we don't have people. As Veronica said the other time, you said here we don't have people.
There are no people.
Okay, Vero. What about do you respect those who come? Because where I'm coming from, with zebra crossing, they'll tell you that you are not a zebra, so there's no need of zebra crossing. So if people stand there, they don't mind you. You need to run or you rush, even it's zebra crossing. Is that the case in Botswana?
In Botswana, we respect the road signs, the zebra crossing. When there are people standing there, you have to wait for them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a case where you will say, jokingly that are you a zebra? Because it happens.
Sometimes it depends on some people. Some can say that I've experienced some guy texting me and he was telling the other ladies that they were not zebras. Yeah.
But in all Botswana, that you don't joke with it, because when you are caught, you'll be in trouble.
Yes.
For us, when you are caught, who cares? Here is serious. So you make sure that when you come in, you see the cross, even not only the zebra or the roadside, that one, but others. There are places where you need to stop. When you see stop. You may think that no, they are not watching me. You don't even, they'll grab you. So please, Just when you come here and you are driving, take those simple things serious here.
When the road sign says 60, go at
60. Else
you go at 61, you are charged.
they'll just say,
you don't just stop in the middle of the road and just stop there. It's a charge, 1,000.
yes. It's not like like my place. Sometimes the road side, you will see a car just stopping. No, here you don't. Make sure that you know where to stop. Else, when they grab you, you're gonna pay. And then also when you are caught over speeding here, is it? How much are you charged? Have you been charged before, by the way?
Yeah, so many I have so many tickets. I was charged 1,000 for just standing in the middle of the road, talking to somebody outside the road. I was charged $1,000. I was charged the other time. They were saying my rear lights are not working. I was charged 400 pula for both. I was charged also for the brake lights.
Okay.
200 pula. I was charged also for the plate number lights. Those which lights
show the
for
numbers,
the number plates. I was charged 200 pula, and they were saying they could have charged me more.
Okay, when you are overspeeding, you are caught. How much are you paying when you are overspeeding?
It depends. It depends on the
How
speed
the
that
speed?
you are. Yeah.
The higher the speed, the higher the price.
money,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Alright.
mostly it's 1,000.
1,000.
Yes.
No.
It's 1,000.
That's 1,000
Even
in
if
Ghana
you-
cedis is almost 1,000 Ghana cedis, which is 10 million in all Ghana cedis. That's a lot of money for overspeeding. You see, so to prevent that, please make sure that you respect the rules.
signs.
You know, the signs. Very, very important in
Even
Botswana.
those robots,
The traffic lights.
the traffic lights,
Yeah.
they have no mixing on
We
those
have to,
ones.
you
On
obey.
those ones,
Yeah. And also, when you get to the traffic light, you think that they are not watching you. Please, there are cameras, so make sure you may be arrested later on. Or when you are going to renew your driving license, they will just tell you,
After
give
2
you
years.
the bills. They say, here you. So please don't joke. Very, very important when it comes to that. What about let's come to transport. Those of you who like to, you go to the gas station.
Yeah.
Well, if I want to buy here in Botswana, do you have a possibility of using a card or you just use a cash?
Here we call it a gas station, a petrol station.
Petrol station, okay.
It's
American
called
call it gas
gas
station.
Yeah, it's agree we are UK.
UK colonized.
Colonized. So we call it petrol station. Transactions that are made, it's cash and card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a Visa card, you can use it
You
there.
can use it any FNB upside.
They have the machine there to help
have a
you
machine.
to swap, right? Okay, so so there in Botswana, I also realized something that you when you have a puncher, they do at the gas station or the petrol station, they can also check on your fuel and all of that. Is that the case?
Yeah, when you get by the petrol station, they ask, are your tires okay? Is the oil okay? Then they check, then they pump. You tell them how much you want for
The tire.
for the tire.
Okay.
Yeah, the pressure. And then they check the oil, if the oil is okay. Then they wipe your windscreen
For free.
For free. The customer service here,
It's top notch.
it's top notch.
Yeah.
I can't complain about that.
Yeah. And that is not the case in my country, okay? If you have problem with your tire, you go to another place and pay. They work on it for you. They're not going to say, oh, is your tire okay? Okay. And then they pump it or you are not going to do that for free for you. No, in my country, you have to pay. You pay for those services elsewhere. That just to the gas station or petrol station, you will see some places there, the vulcanizers are working on tires. You go there, they check on your tire pressure, everything. After that, you pay. You are not going for free. No, you pay. So here, it's wonderful that they do all of that for you. After that, you can tip them. It's not compulsory. It's not by force. So you can tip those who are helping you there.
You guys.
They
How
have
did
done
you
it.
know? How did you know that I need help?
Here, let's talk about negotiation. My country, negotiation is very important. If you want to buy something, they mention the price. You try as much as possible to negotiate, to say, oh, let's reduce it. No, okay, let me give you. When they say 1,000 pula, You can say, no, I'm paying 500 pula. Then the person will say, no, make it 600. So bargaining, so you negotiate. Is that the case here in Botswana also?
In the shop supermarkets, the prices are very fixed, are fixed prices. You can't negotiate anything.
Okay.
If they say sugar is 6 pula 95
It's
tab,
6 pulas.
it's 6 pula 95 tab. There's no way, because the people who are selling there, they are not the owners. The owners are elsewhere in their offices.
Okay.
So you can't negotiate with the employees. Hey.
So that's the case here. Because for us in the streets, very important, you negotiate, you have to bargain. And sometimes you have to carry along someone, one of the locals, else they cheat you, they look at your face, when okay, let's, you are a foreigner, then they cheat you. For us, sometimes they do that, then they increase the price. So you need to go sometime on the street, you have to go with someone that speaks the language and then can bargain so that you are not cheated. Is that the case here also?
No, in Botswana, everyone is equal. Even in the streets, we buy at the same price. If it takes that you negotiate, they can listen. In the streets, they listen. Whether you are a non-citizen or a citizen of Botswana.
Okay. We'll be talking about some African, when you are coming to Africa, or one thing they also talk about is mosquito. The mosquito in Ghana, sometimes they can organize a whole lot of singing competition. So some parts, not every part of Ghana, anyway, some parts, especially when you're closer to the sea, we have seas, rivers. So don't joke with mosquito. Here we don't have seas. We do have some of the lagoons around, but dams for animals to drink from. Our mosquitoes, they can give you, this malaria stuff. I don't know the situation in Botswana, so please tell us. You are the locals. You know better.
Here in Lobatu, we've never experienced malaria, but in some parts of the country, there were some cases where there were malaria involved.
Okay.
Okay.
You do have mosquito for sure.
We do have mosquito,
Yes.
but ours is not like the one in Ghana.
That I talk about. Have you been to Ghana before?
No, you have been saying it. You have been saying that it sings.
Okay.
This one, ours, it sings, but just disturb
they sing treble, not all the parts.
They just disturb you from your beautiful sleep. This southern part of the country, we haven't had cases of malaria.
Okay.
But in the northern part of the country, where there is water, where there is
these lagoons and
they have experienced malaria because of lots of waters that side.
Okay.
Yes. So it depends which part of the country you are.
Okay. Yes. And so even also to add to that one, the other part of the country where we have water and all of that, the fish is there again, especially Maun and Kasani area where they have that. The fish is cheaper there.
Cheaper that side, the northern part of the country. Yes.
Let's talk about noise. Noise. Where I'm coming from, we love noise. We love noise. You can a whole church can wake you up with their morning worship, praises and worship. Here, or Fridays like this, today is Friday as we are recording. Friday like this, you could hear, you go to the shop, boom, 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 you go to this place, everyone is just happy, making noise. And then, and then sometimes even when you report, they come and the police will even can ask you, say, but there's nothing. or they find a person, something small. Is that the case in Botswana with noise?
I'll say we are the same, but the noise here is not that much. Or is it because we are not that many? But there is noise, but not too much. Even here, if somebody or you have a complaint about noise,
someone who is making noise in your locality,
steps can be taken. It's like kind of an offense. To the community. There is noise, but not much. Not much. Yes.
So that is what they are saying. You said there's noise, but me, I don't see noise. So. Like when we talk about noise,
the neighbors call the police. The police will come then charge. if they don't complain, they will just pass. They will know the noise is not disturbing the wood. But if the neighbors are saying, hey, come and help us, these people are making noise.
They don't want her to sleep. What about at the bars? At the bars also, do they make noise?
There are strict regulations for bars, because in the middle of the week, the bars close at 10.
Okay.
During weekends, the bar close at 12, and the club's supposed to close at 3.
Every
6. Is it a new regulation? 6 o'clock. Clubs close at 6 o'clock.
What time of are you talking about? Okay, so those who are coming in and would like to club throughout the night in Botswana, club in nightlife in Botswana, where they
clubbing start at 9 o'clock in the night.
Okay, and then you have to end
at 6 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning, up to the morning.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, okay. So, which of the days? Every day or what?
No,
weekends like Saturday.
From Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays. No.
Sundays, do they open?
12.
They open clubs and close at 12.
Sundays, they have to close at 12.
The shops, they open Monday up to Saturday. Sunday, they are closed.
Okay.
Then bars can operate.
Okay, bars can. What is the difference? What is the difference between the bars and then the
liquor shop?
The bars are those on the street, you know.
For this, those which plays music. Liquorams are where alcohol is cheaper. You buy it at cheaper price. They close earlier. Or they open at 10 in the morning. Then they close at 7. At 7.
Just buy
You take away and go. You don't drink there. But bars, you drink there. You stay there. You meet friends.
You dance.
You have fun. You drink.
You can watch football. You can watch football like Arsenal versus Bayern Munich.
That's another topic. That's another topic.
It's Arsenal fan. That's why I'm bringing that up. Yeah, so that's what happened. So, but normally Fridays, if you come in Fridays here, they clap, they love clubbing. You almost every corner you see people where they have clubs. Those street ones are. You see a lot of people gathered there. You see the cars. When you see cars like that on Friday, please, it's not funeral. They are enjoying themselves. It's not funeral. They are just enjoying themselves. So it happens there. So if you want to clap here, as you know, it's not like West Africa, where some part of West Africa where you say that, okay, I'm going to clap, what do you call it? Almost every day you can be clapping, like in the night, and after the following day you can be clapping. Here, sometimes it doesn't work. As you say, only weekends, that they do that up to, for us, they can be clapping 24/7. No one cares. It's your life. Yes, it doesn't work that way.
It's a busy country.
Yeah.
Those are busy countries.
Yeah, up to some time they close.
It happens that way. You go to the bars, then you go to the clubs around 12, then you party till morning. It
does happen sometimes.
6, yeah. And there are people
by weekend.
By
weekend.
By weekend. And people will be selling food, rations, meat, lots of meat.
Especially you say meat. You say how he says it.
Lots
they
of
love
meat.
meat.
Lots of meat, and it will be so cheap. You the whole plate will be 30. Is it 30 pula? The whole plate, everything inside, the salad and stuff.
Don't worry, we'll show you that one. We'll be going on maybe next week. We'll go on street food. So we just go and show you the food, and then we'll see whether they can eat, as he's saying, so that you see meat for yourself. What about Workspace? Is there a situation where you go to the restaurant and you can feel at home and do your project or do your homework and relax and take some? Can it happen here? Do we have a good internet connectivity and sort of Wi-Fi so that people can feel, free to do that in Botswana?
There's internet everywhere in Botswana. Schools, there's internet.
Free
internet. The court class, there's free internet. Hospital, clinics, There's free internet. You'll see kids lining up, doing their homeworks. Even in restaurant like Chicken Licken, Debonair's, KFC, they do have internet.
Okay.
So it's not a problem. It's only that we are lazy to use it, but it's there for us to use.
And so when you go to this Chicken Licken and KFC, all those places, you don't have like my country where those places will be playing music, boom, 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 so that you can't work. No. It's cold. It's a very calm atmosphere where you can feel at peace or comfortable to do your stuff. Yeah. So that is the situation here. Let's talk about a very crucial one, which is security. You see, when you come to Botswana, security is a top priority of the government of Botswana. You know, with respect to parking of cars, when you stop your car, there are some places, maybe you have to tell us some of the places in Gaborone, when you stop your car, you don't leave your things in the car.
Me and him, we have experienced that.
Yeah.
We locked the car. We locked the car. It was it was Independence Day that day. Then we went to a restaurant, eat, have fun there. We came. When we got to the car, then we came home. We didn't realize anything. Now while I was sleeping, he called. No, there are some things missing in the car. What? We found that they broke in the car and took the laptop.
The cameras. They took the recorders. What they took, it will be worth 30,000 pula. Yeah, they stole a lot of stuff. They took the 2 bags we were having. They took everything away. So
it's good to make sure that you double check if you lock your car, because somebody can be there when you press the lock key. He'll be pressing to unlock. So you have to do it repeatedly so that they confuse them. Yes.
So very important. What you say is true. So it means that when you park your car, it's always good that you don't leave anything in the car to attract these hungry, guys, because I don't call them armed robbers, because if you talk about top armed robbers, I don't see any in Botswana for now. But some hungry guys who are around normally, especially if you have your bags and you have laptops and your phone, you don't leave those things in the car. You can put them in the the boots, and then you lock them, and they are safer. But once you put them in your car, you are attracting them. When you come in, try to be cautious of that. Don't leave. And there are some places you have to be cautious of. The river walk is one place. Big malls, yeah.
And also in
the night.
And also in what's that side where they can break in your window and take the bag while you are driving by
the robots. Robots.
Close to the traffic lights.
They do that.
Yeah, so those are the things. And as I said, these are not real armed robbers we know. These are the stubborn
boys. Even if
boys.
you are driving, some of them.
Don't
put your bag in your chair. Don't put your bag in your chair while you are driving. Because somebody might look and maybe
start tracking you.
Not tracking. He will break the window and take that thing. You will take long to come out of the car.
Yeah.
You'll be very far.
It's gone, yeah.
It happens in Gaborone, not here in Lobati. Here in Lobati, we are very peaceful people. we don't have so many robots. Yes. We only have one robot.
And no big malls.
No big malls.
We have big malls, Mona. You have big malls around. Please be proud. Be proud of your country, your area. They have. Please, they have.
We have malls.
They have malls almost every village, close to every village. They have malls, so that people could come and buy and do all of that here. Yeah. So those are the things when you come to Botswana. Be cautious of that, so that you don't go. Though we say it's a peaceful country, but these days in every country we do have a bit of challenges here and there in terms of that. That is why we are warning you. Thank you for watching us. Your final words to those out there, by the way.
My final word is keep coming to Botswana. Very peaceful country. The meat is very cheap. Everything is cool. And people are very friendly
to them.
My final word is you are welcome in this country that is very strict. It might be quiet, but very strict. Though we like meat. Meat is very cheap.
All right. So we thank you very much all for coming today. That is Botswana. Know that always I say the system here, they work independently, irrespective of the government or political parties or colors. They work perfectly. The other time, someone was commenting under your video. He said, "Yeah, I've been in Botswana from 19 something to, and then I'm now in UK. Yeah, I love the system, how it works flawlessly." That's the person assertion. So we welcome you to Botswana. If you like what we are doing, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment below. Till we meet again, have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for coming.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
having
coming.
us.
Yes.